This is a super late upload, but I couldn't help myself but post it. This was a crazy SmackDown. I personally enjoyed it. It had some good vibes. The Bloodline has made some changes. Winning and losing has consequences, and Solo Sikoa put his foot down today. Is he our new tribal chief, or is he taking orders from somebody else? I don't know, but we're going to talk about it. Today, guys, we started off the show with Cody Rhodes cutting a promo, letting people know he is the undisputed WWE champion. But not too much for Cody Rhodes there, because we still don't know his opponent yet, which personally I think is going to be AJ Styles. No way he'll lose to LA Knight again. So this will be fun. I'm all for an AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes match. I think it's going to be an absolute W and a hell of a match at WWE Backlash. And then the next match that comes on is LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, and Santos Escobar. So I kind of just talked about it before. LA Knight goes on ahead, wins this match. Very, very happy for him. As you guys know, I really doubt that they put Cody Rhodes up against another face. So that's just really what it is there. And then the segment that came up next was Tama Tonga replacing Jimmy Uso. But before I get into that, let's talk about real quick the women's match. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. So the only thing that with them right now, I don't know how I feel about Jade. We know she's a star. She's being presented as one, but they're giving her the 3 moves of doom. Shout out to my boy Kenny Baum. I feel like she needs a little more time, and that could be that she's just not ready, and WWE is giving her some time to flourish right in front of our eyes. But she did 3 moves today, and one of the moves she did, she almost botched. She is going to succeed from the looks of it, but right now it's just looking slow. I heard she's going to start being booked for live events, and she is booked for Madison Square Garden Smackdown. So it looks like she's finally in the realm of things. She's in there. She's in the mix. Now it's a matter of really letting her flourish and shine. If they go on ahead and move forward with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill as a tag team, I would love to see them win the championships and have Jade turn on Bianca Belair so we can finally get Jade versus Bianca in one match at WrestleMania. It would be super awesome, and I think that a way that you can build Jade is by having her with Bianca, having her take in all that knowledge, because we obviously know Bianca is one of WWE's biggest names. You can throw her in there with Jade, have Jade learn everything, and be ready for WrestleMania 41. I think it would be an amazing shot to put them both in an amazing storyline that's there, and it keeps eyes on them. Just a monstrous tag team that's destroying everybody along the way till Jade Cargill decides it's time to turn on Bianca Belair because she may be, I don't know, tired of her spotlight. She wants some more shine. It could be anything, but I would really, really like to see a storyline with those two involved together and kind of have that lead up to WrestleMania 41. Then, guys, we get Braun Breaker and Cameron Grimes. Glad to see Braun Breaker looking like a dog, looking like a beast. Really excited to see that. Tiffany Stratton versus Naomi. Cool stuff. I mean, Naomi beat Tiffany Stratton, clean pin. It is what it is. I'm really of the type of Tiffany Stratton does not need to win this match at all. She just needs to go on ahead and keep going, keep getting pushed. Naomi needed to win that match. She 100% needed the win. And I think Tiffany Stratton will be going to Money in the Bank and winning the briefcase. Right now, it's too early. Bayley is not going to lose on her first title defense. No reason for Tiffany Stratton to be involved there. And then we got AJ Styles, Rey Mysterio, and Kevin Owens. And AJ Styles wins with an amazing Styles clash. Personally, I like the match. Fast-paced. It was good. AJ Styles did his thing. He is still AJ Styles. Just really, really enjoyed watching him wrestle that match, and the finish was amazing. I'm glad they protected KO because that brother cannot take another pin, so I'm glad about that. Rey Mysterio, perfect guy to take the pinfall there. AJ Styles gets elevated into the match versus LA Knight, where I think AJ Styles will ultimately beat LA Knight, and it'll probably be dirty, but AJ Styles needs this win to go on to Backlash and main event Backlash versus Cody Rhodes. I just think that is the right call at that point. And now to get to the big elephant in the room, guys. Tama Tonga comes in, beats up Jimmy Uso. He has the red shirt, he has the black hoodie, and Solo Sikoa looks like he's calling the shots. He tells Paul Heyman, nope, you're not calling Roman Reigns. Smashes his phone. Just smashes it. What does this mean for the Bloodline? We're getting a saga, guys. At this point, it's undeniable. We're getting something with the Bloodline. It's going to be a good one. I'm really, really looking forward to it because at the end of the day, this is, one of the biggest storylines in modern day WWE. And it just feels good that we have something to look forward to aside from the titles and everything like that. Just a feud that has no title involved. And I think The Rock is making the calls. The Rock is the tribal chief. The Rock is the final boss. I just don't see Roman Reigns making these calls. As you guys saw, Paul Heyman was sitting there just lost and in distraught. Usually Paul Heyman knows when something is going to happen, and Paul Heyman was like, what is going on? He did not recognize this Solo Sikoa that we saw. And personally, I like it. I think this is the right move for WWE. I think this is the right move for Solo Sikoa and The Rock to go on ahead and move on against Roman Reigns. And we'll see what happens. Does Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso get back together and form the original Bloodline with Roman Reigns? I think that's one of the biggest questions right now. Obviously, do I think it makes sense? No. Can they make it make sense? Probably. You know, Roman Reigns come back. He wants to go on ahead and get his family back. And Jey and Jimmy were there to start it all. It would all make sense because after this, I think Jimmy Uso is going to get forgiveness from Jey. At this point, doesn't make sense to keep dragging it on. The match was not that good at WrestleMania. I personally do not want to see another match with Jimmy and Jey. So right now, it kind of takes Jimmy out of the Bloodline equation. We have Tama Tonga, and let's not even forget, you still got Jacob Fatu. This guy just signed with WWE about a week ago. And it is crazy because obviously they're not going to throw them all in the same segment. And if I had to bet, he's probably going to come in and cost Jey Uso the win at WWE Backlash. I think Jey Uso is going to go on ahead, about to win the match, and Jacob Fatu comes and costs him the match, which leads to Jey and Jimmy coming back together again. Jacob Fatu gets a big pop, big debut, and that's just what it is from now on. I mean, this is going to be a hell of a story, and Triple H and Roman Reigns said it. This next chapter of the Bloodline is going to be insane. There are reports out there that The Rock wants to face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41. I'll be honest, I don't believe it. At this point, the priority should be Rock and Roman. We do not need to see The Rock and Cody next year. If we want to see The Rock and Cody, sure. SummerSlam, sure. If you want to do WrestleMania 42, sure. But WrestleMania 41 needs to be the home for Rock and Roman Reigns, and I think they're going to do a great job setting this up. If right now I'm kind of in the realm of being right, because it just don't make sense that Paul Heyman did not know what was going on. That means Roman Reigns most likely didn't know neither, and the fact that Solo Sikoa smashed Paul Heyman's phone when he said call Roman Reigns says a lot. It sounds like Solo Sikoa does not respect Paul Heyman, does not respect Roman Reigns at this point, because he didn't even want to hear what the orders were. There has to be only one guy calling the shot, and that's The Rock. And The Rock has been saying it. He's the final boss. He's that guy. He's going to be the final boss, the tribal chief, and that's just what it's going to be. Tama Tonga did say in a backstage clip with Paul Heyman, he said he had orders from the tribal chief, and it seems like Paul Heyman was not aware of that. So, I don't know, man. I'm really excited for next week's SmackDown. It looks like SmackDown will continue reigning supreme over Monday Night Raw. 2 hours, so much in it, just jam-packed with stuff. Personally, I enjoyed the hell out of it today. Thought it was a great show. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down below. Do you guys think this is the right call for WWE? Who do you guys think is making these orders for the Bloodline at this point? Is it The Rock? Is it Roman? Is Paul Heyman just out of the loop? We don't know. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you guys did enjoy this video. I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.